these are my Master of Ceremonies instruments for play. We're going to begin with Brink talking while he is slowly turning back to human.
Yes.
You know, as well as his grown out teeth drop off. I don't know how they do it in movies where they think like teeth can shrink or something. What is that? Right? No, he will lose, like slough off the mutant pieces.
He's coming back.
Right, and as he's sleeping. But as he's doing so, he also is talking. And I will share with you exactly what that is about. Everybody, are we ready?
Yeah.
Brought to you tonight by Camel Ration, the real thing in dog food, with lean red meat.
My dog's bigger than your dog. My dog's faster than yours. My dog's shinier 'cause he gets Kennel Ration. My dog's better than yours. Kennel Ration has lean red meat and lots of other good things. When my mom goes to the store, she buys a zillion cans or more. My dog's better than your dog. My dog's better than yours.
He sings.
Ooh.
Wow. The man is singing. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So he's going to be out for hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hours means a lot of time.
Yeah.
And,
Good.
Mhm.
Wow. Thank you.
And also, there's a lot of cleaning to be done, perhaps. I could point out the only big change. God, did you make a mess in the garage when you were like grabbing for your gun and going? You had to like scatter all those wrenches that you just lined up, I bet, you know.
Is there a hole in the wall where you shot?
Oh, there's there were missed shots.
Tiny.
There's, yeah.
Tiny hole.
And
Get us back.
everybody, if you look on your sheet in the middle, in the bottom in the middle there, there is at the beginning of the session, spend 1 or 2 barter for your lifestyle.
I spent
I'm
one.
poor.
Time to jingle.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give her one?
We'll talk about that. Yes,
Okay.
we'll role play in a bit
Yeah.
about all that.
My last one.
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Can I get the wrist? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So let's go with the character who has the tighter time scale at the moment, which is Bullet.
Yes.
Out there where you had been off working on your bike, and you have a very dead mutant dog and one that has hidden and run off probably. And you are standing there with an empty gun at the moment, and you didn't reload. And your bike, of course, was untouched by any of this and is gleaming beautifully, you know, in the sun. I will also point out that above, perhaps of interest to you, perhaps not, you've only seen it 1,000 times, is the sort of unhealthy looking, too swirls too much clouds that pass overhead, pretty low, sort of different shades of brown and violet. And that's just an ordinary sight out here in the Badlands. And you just know if it settles like a fog or comes up upon you like a fog, that stuff is not for breathing.
Need shit.
Mm-hmm. So what are you up to now? your gang went off to go party against your wishes. Maybe Brink's been like nibbled by, been punished enough. Who knows? And your bike is in good shape. So what's the plan, Bullet? Never seen dogs like this before.
It's true. I will. Do I know where my gang is partying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it far? Is it like somewhere close by?
Knowing them, if it was far, they would have given up pretty soon and just started the party wherever they were. So no. In fact, you probably traveled farther to get some peace and quiet than they did to have their party.
Okay. Well, then I would like to take my bike and find them.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Mm-mm. They're not being quiet. Perfect. Let's say that they have found this rooftop. And they are well into the unrestrained dancing phase of their party. And unfortunately have been reduced to sniffing rags soaked with fuel because the liquor that you had ran out because you have no bar left. So, they're down to fumes, if that is the...
Wow. That's a new low.
Man.
They're really
We need
happy.
to drive that standard up, man.
Yeah, they're really happy to see you.
Yeah. I want to convince them to get going.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want more of my gang to get chewed up by mutant dogs.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't know that Brink actually did.
I almost got chewed up.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, right. That's true. Almost, yes. So, just so you know, Brink's not there, understandably. A couple of other people aren't there. I mean, everyone, is gathered up, maybe even like little bikers, right? And I think they've got kind of this sort of family vibe-ish, a family vibe in your gang. Not everybody is related, but they've got kind of like, we're a family kind of. So it's pretty easy, and there's about 30 people. Maybe it's not that easy for you to see who's there, who's missing, or something like that. At least not yet. All right. I'm not seeing it as very difficult for you to get their attention. They're happy that you're here and they're like fantastic. And you actually brought some real booze, right?
No,
No,
we're broke.
you never saw a party just kind of lose its momentum quicker. And the people are kind of looking at you, and one of them saying, "That is not cool." I think I might actually give them party when they are in surplus. They party.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds like people in debt.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, but there's 30 of them, and they'll fight for you, right? That's. You take the good with the bad, and the bad with the good. So all right. I know that I've been sort of like sitting on this. They're not really rebellious. They're saying we were having a really good time, and then you come and land this downer on us. And one like teenager member of your gang is like, "You're mean," and you're being laughed at. Now, let's have you tell me a little more about what you do. Now, see if it needs a roll or not. The way I'm thinking about it, you might need a roll after all.
Well, I would say I would respond with, How big of a downer is it if you're already sniffing gasoline?
They make sort of a lame excuse, well, whatever it takes, but it's pretty clear that, it hasn't
Yeah, that's
been all that successful for them. So, maybe you've got a point.
You're mean.
So, okay, let's see here.
Is your average age in your
Here's my thing.
10?
Are you going to lead them like you tried before, being hard-hearted, violent, aggressive, strong-willed, mean, physically and emotionally strong? Has Bullet already answered this question? Maybe. Or are you going to try meaning like rational, clear-thinking, calm, calculating, unfazed, meaning you're not rattled, which you kind of also are. So that's why I'm looking at these and I am deciding whether you are being cool or whether you are being hard at this time. Let me know. Do a little more to land this plane for me.
I would say that I'm trying to be rational. I don't want another uproar.
Right.
Since I just experienced one and put someone out in a field of hungry dogs for it. As a gang leader does. So yeah, I would say I'm trying to be rational and calm about it.
So cool. Roll and add cool. Whatever that may be.
Is your highlight or something cool?
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh.
5, 7.
And your total, that's with your bonus?
That's one.
Okay. Just want to double check on if there are any special moves for actually making them do things. Pack Alpha. There we go. Okay. Well, it's hard, but you chose cool, and that's okay, given the way you were role playing it. Here we go. Choose one of these. They do what you want. They don't fight back over it, and you don't have to make an example. But you only get to choose one.
They do what I want, I guess.
Right. That means that the other two you don't get. So they're going to grumble and be. It's going to take a while because each one has to get argued down, or not each one, but a lot of them, one after the other. And you are going to have to make another example.
You were in a building, say.
No.
Well, it depends on how severe an example you want to make.
That is true. That is true.
I'm going to get more people
I
to
have
hate.
to make an example of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Be something mild. You're cool and all. You went for the cool approach.
You said they were sniffing gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a teenager's gasoline rag,
Mm-hmm.
light it on fire, and throw it away
Mm-hmm.
into the wasteland over the top of the building.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yes. This is what happens.
When you
Yeah.
sniff gasoline,
Uh-huh.
which is kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Right.
Choose uranium next time.
Yeah.
Rookie move.
Mm-hmm. So so anyway, they do what you want. One person tells you that Scab and Skank went off to go get Brink. And the person looks a little ashamed, like they weren't supposed to tell you. They're kind of like, well, nobody else is looking. Scab and Skank went off to go get Brink. A little suspicious in their demeanor. I mean, it was just ordinary information. Could be just they would have said it differently. Read a person.
Oh, sharp.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 0. There's a highlight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There's milk inside. Perfect.
10.
Mm. Okay. On a 10, hold 3. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, the read a person. So you get to ask 3 of those.
Okay.
If you want to keep interacting with this person.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Who is this? I need to take notes on her. I'm building characters here, right? Well, this, of course, is Hooch.
Hooch.
Mm-hmm. Hooch is an older guy. So he's kind of scrawny. Guy with a gray beard. And he says he is telling the truth when he says that Scab and Skank went off to go get Brain. And he definitely is scared that other people will hear him tell you.
Mm.
Which is weird because it could be neutral. I mean, that could be neutral information.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been disobeying you if you'd been there for a while, for example.
What does the character intend to do?
This character? This character intends to suck up to you as much as possible and stay as close as they can, and maybe even like diss other people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What does your character wish I'd do?
Wishes you to ask more. Wishes you to, get a little more. They're holding back. They want you to keep asking things. So in other words, he's kind of hanging around, waiting for the next question. But he doesn't want to be responsible for coughing up the information by himself.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him why were you so secretive about telling me that?
He gets this look on his face like, oh good, I get to tell him, right? But then he pretends he's all serious. And he kind of is now that he thinks about it. It is important. He says, yeah, they're going to get Brink, and then they're all going to go off they're going to go to the neighbors. Going to go see the neighbors. The neighbors is the group way far out there in the wasteland to whom you owe a debt. And it's very mysterious. You've never actually seen the neighbors. You have to drop stuff off for them. Mm. Long ago, something happened by which you owed them big time. You made this deal that you would be delivering goods to them periodically. But only you run those errands, with trusted people. Scab and Skank are going off by themselves. All around you, vroom, vroom, right? Everybody's packing up their stuff and, starting to form up in a way which sort of has a look of, okay, so which way are we going?
Mm. I will nod and just head to my bike.
Mm-hmm. And where will you take your gang?
Since I know Grish and I trust him,
Mm-hmm.
I will go to him.
You want information, right? Not to mention a really good place to maybe do like a gig, do a job, so you can get some barter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I'm rich.
Mm-hmm.
Please give me.
I saw one of the options. I have a perfect idea if you do something.
In this game especially, for all such interactions, role play it between the characters. For sure. What's going on over there? As you're busy checking his fluids and perhaps cleaning up your
cleaning up a little, and I'm going to heal myself a
Mm.
little.
Good plan.
So I'm
I
going
have
to
an
spend one stock.
I
Mhm.
read up on the rules, and if you are at this part, you actually heal yourself automatically.
Okay,
If you
right, because you didn't get up. If
you're
in the
on,
second.
on this.
You took 2 harm, I
Yeah,
think,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Then you heal automatically.
Right.
Slow
Okay.
over
Sounds
time.
good.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Time-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always speed it up, of course.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that, but health
Mhm.
or harm doesn't stay permanently if
Right.
it is not like
It has to
in
be
these parts.
right.
Here it won't get better. Here it will get better.
Oh,
Here it
yeah.
will get worse. So yeah.
So, right, you realize that you weren't
Yeah.
harmed
Yeah.
badly enough. Okay. So you're able to, you did get hurt, but you're not in terrible shape.
Mm.
Did you take 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Okay.
I am by her side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the 2 of you. So you are doing anything interesting, or
Right now, clean up, but if she would, do something with the assets, I would help.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think probably the most important thing. All right. As you help clean up, it gets easier and easier. It's so nice the way you always find everything just where you need it to be, and you look around and say, where's the scrub brush? And the scrub brush is sitting in its proper little can where it sits, and it's just remarkable how everything you needed to help her clean the lab is exactly where it was. And it's so nice the way this is that way in your house.